All right, what's up, guys? What's going on? G Funk is back. I see we got a comment already. Oh man. Well, you're gonna find out here in a few minutes. No Paul. Um, go in though? Probably not. I don't think so. Um, just checking to see if I'm live and if the audio's good. All right, sounds good to me. So, see if anybody's gonna join. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and dig in and sink my teeth into this fight right here that's gonna happen this Saturday. Man, this has been a crazy week, man. We had fights on three different networks, or should I even say networks? It was the apps, two apps, and we had Showtime fights. I didn't even watch the Showtime fights, man. I canceled my Showtime um, and HBO. I mean, obviously no more fights on HBO, so that was the main reason why I uh, I even had the HBO was for that. Um, but it is what it is, man. We move on, and we continue to do our thing, man. But yeah, why does it say 31 minutes ago? I was just setting up. That's a little strange. Let's see something. All right, what's up, guy? That's a little strange, but anyway. All right, I'm here, man. I'm ready to break this thing down, man. You guys ready? Let me know who's here, man. Who's in the house? Who's here with me? Canelo Alvarez versus Sergey Kovalev. Kovalev. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. First I want to talk about this, okay, before I get into the breakdown of these two fighters and then my prediction. I've been called a few things, all right, when it comes to Canelo. Now I've been on YouTube. I've been doing videos on YouTube now for probably 8 years now. I've been doing videos. I had a channel for 10, but 8 years now I've been making videos. And so we got a few comments here. Just K, what's good, man? Thanks for joining me. Reggie Owens, what's up, bro? I just watched your video, man. I just watched your prediction on this fight, man. It was good, man. I liked it. So again, 8 years now I've been doing videos. Um, I predicted just about every single one of Canelo's fights, except for probably the Triple G fights and the Rocky Fieldings and the Daniel Jacobs. I didn't do a prediction. I know I wasn't making videos at the time. I just started making videos back in July. So, I'm watching all the fights, obviously following everything. No sweat, bro. No sweat at all, man. That's what we do. So, yeah, I've been called. Look, man. Here's the thing. All right, I'm gonna say this before. Listen up. Look at my eyes. I'm like Peter Quillen. Look at my eyes. um, I'm I'm just honest when it comes to Canelo. Okay, I know a lot of guys. They like to just say what people want to hear and stuff like that. Or some of these guys, believe me, I've had a lot of encounters with these dudes, man. They just kiss ass. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. They kiss ass. They suck ass. Whatever Canelo does is gold. Whatever he says is gold. I'm not one of those guys, man. I call these fights how I see it, and I give these guys their due when it's due. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a hand. Okay, he moved up in weight, and he's there's no catch weight, no rehydration clause, at least that I know of. If anybody that's watching in the chat knows anything about a rehydration clause or anything like that, please put it in the comment section. If not, I don't think there is though. I don't think there is. That's why I'm giving him his credit. All right, good move. He's finally taken on somebody that's his size. You know, I mean, let's just be honest about it. He's always been the much bigger man in the ring. Um, Maybe with the exception of Daniel Jacobs, because I know Jacobs is always comes in pretty big, uh, on fight night. But Canelo has always been the much bigger guy when he's in there fighting, especially when he was at 154. I mean, it's crazy. He'd be outweighing guys by like almost 20 pounds. Um, but anyways, like I said, I just want to get that out of the way. I want to give him his due for you know, moving up in weight and doing it the right way, not trying to drain somebody or anything like that. That's good. I like that. He gets credit for that. Now, I'm gonna start with Kovalev first, okay? Let me fix the hat because I'm getting ready to go in, like No Paul said. No, but Kovalev, man, Kovalev, good fighter. Um, Really, really good fighter. Getting up there in age. Um, the record as of late, hasn't looked too good. I believe he's 3-3 in his last 6 fights. He's lost twice to Andre Ward, once to a later Alvarez, no relation to Canelo Alvarez, and he's got. Wait a minute, is it 3-3 or is it 3-2? He beat Yard and he came back and beat Alvarez. So yeah, I think he's 2-3. I'm not sure. Anyway, he's getting up there in age for sure, and you know, people question whether he could take body shots. That seems to be the thought on everyone's mind when it comes to predicting this fight is that the guy can't take body shots. So that's why I'm hearing from a lot of channels, big channels that I'm subscribed to, that I've been subscribed to for a long time. They're all saying things like, this is going to be an easy fight for Canelo. It's going to be just. I've heard a guy, and I'm not going to say no names, okay? But I'm pretty sure you guys are subscribed to these channels too. This guy said this fight is going to be just as easy as a Rocky Fielding fight for Canelo. I mean, for real, what on earth are these guys talking about? I don't see that, man. I don't see that at all. Um, just because Ward was able to get to his body and stop him, doesn't mean that he can't take body punches. I mean, I don't know very many guys that can take a good amount of body shots all night long. It just, you know, it is what it is when it comes to body shots. Um, Other than that, Kovalev has been really, really good. You know, he's been in there with a lot of names, a lot of good fighters at same. At at light heavyweight, and he's done very well against them. Even the 2 fights that he lost against Andre Ward, those were close, contested fights, very close. A lot of people thought that he beat Andre Ward in the first fight. A lot of people think that he was winning up until the stoppage in the rematch. If you look at, Ward, his eyes, they were all swollen. And especially in the second fight, he's pretty marked up. Um, First fight, he got hurt in the first round with a good strong jab. Uh, got caught in the middle of a punch with Andre Ward and dropped Andre Ward in that fight. So to me, Kovalev again, and then he gets knocked out by the later Alvarez, comes back and does his thing. Outboxes him in the second one pretty well. Gets the revenge, and he comes back against Anthony Yard, I believe. Yeah, Yard was his name. Um, that was a good fight, very entertaining fight. Ends up stopping Yard. Yard did do some good work in there, though. He did hurt Kovalev later in that fight. I want to say it was like maybe the 6th, 7th round or something like that. He hurt him, and but Kovalev again comes out on top. I think that his new trainer, Buddy McGirt, has done a good job with him. Kind of changing up his style a little bit. Kovalev still has that classic European style. Um, His jab, man. Kovalev's jab is the best punch that he has. It's a really, really good punch. That thing comes and it hits you hard, man. It's almost like a right hand, hits you really hard with it. Does a good job of when he extends that thing on you, he twists that thing, so he's twisting. That's exactly what they teach you to try to, break skin, around the eyes. And it really, he turns that jab when he extends it. That's what makes it so good. Not only that, he's really good at even hiding the jab. He throws a lot of feints, a lot of throwaway punches as he comes in, and then he'll stick it out there and hit you with it. He likes to throw combinations with it. Like you'll see him, one of his best ones is like he'll come in after you, he'll throw 1, 2, and then bang, one. Most of the time, the first two won't get there. They're more, like I said, throwaway punches where he's hiding, and he'll come in with a bang, a strong jab. Um, he's very, very good at that. Um, Not only does he do that, but when he is on his game, when that jab is really working, that jab will come in, bang, and sometimes he'll even boom come down to the body with straight right hands on guys. Seen him do that. His footwork is very underrated, man. I think he's got really good footwork, really good balance. The way that he's able to take these when he's coming forward, or take these little steps to come in, try to close distance, uses his jab to keep distance, and also when he feels you're coming at him, he takes these real quick back steps with still having both feet in front. And then sometimes you'll see him while he's backing up from guys, they'll come reaching and he'll come over the top of their shots with a little like half hook, half kind of jab thing. I've seen him do that often. Um, Plus, I think his hand speed is underrated. Also, I think that, like again, you see that against a guy like Andre Ward, who's very good defensively. He's able to catch him with good, clean shots consistently. Credit to Ward for taking those shots, but he was able to land a lot of shots on him. And like I said already, again, I think I might have mentioned it, but he controls distance very well, which is is he's I mean he's a really good fighter. Is he getting up there in age? Yes. He's not very good on the inside. He likes to stay more at out and mid range. That's where his game is. He's not very good at like throwing hooks to the body or things like that. But he is good at looping shots around the guard. If Canelo's going to keep a high guard at times, I feel like he's going to be able to go around with either hooks from the jab, and then come around with the right hand, or even try to bust through Canelo's guard with that strong jab. And he's a strong puncher, man, very strong puncher. As for Canelo, man, we all know what he does well. Good hand speed. He's a boxer puncher. Good counter puncher. He likes to go down to the body. He's good at that. I don't. He's good at that, and his defense has improved over the last couple of years. The head movement is good. The upper body side to side movement is good. He's even shown, the ability to move around the ring, use his legs a little bit and move around. We've seen that in the first fight with Triple G. Canelo's jab it's pretty good to me. I'm not a big fan of it personally. He does this thing where he tries to almost does throwaway punches, but different from Kovalev. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed this in several fights, but mostly against Angulo, I noticed he was doing where he would come in, he's coming in and he would like throw this hand up and then come with like an uppercut. You like try to distract you with this hand and then boom, shoot a quick uppercut. I think that was actually the last punch that he hit Angulo with before the referee decided to stop it. And I think he's done that to quite a few guys in the past. One thing about Canelo again is, like I said, he improved on his lateral movement in the ring, moving around the ring, but at the same time, he doesn't really have fast feet. His hands are quick, but his feet aren't really that quick. And also, I think that his power is overrated. I'm not saying that he doesn't have power, Canelo, but I think that his power is overrated. Like, and I'm saying this based off of what a lot of you Canelo fans say. You guys, every fight, he's going, he's gonna knock this guy out. He's gonna stop him. Can't take the power. Yet we never see the knockouts come. We never see him drop guys. I mean, rarely do we see him hurt guys. I mean, he knocks out these guys like Amir Khan, uh, Liam Smith, Rocky Fielding. But again, this power doesn't show up against the elite competition. And to me, Kovalev is elite competition. Okay, I mean, I never seen Triple G in trouble. Never seen Jacobs in trouble. Didn't see Chavez Jr. in trouble, although Chavez Jr. is a fucking bum. Who else? Kovalev. Cotto. I mean, I didn't really see Cotto that badly hurt. I mean, he might have been stunned, a couple times, but nothing too serious. Erislandy Lara, never seen him hurt by anything that Canelo hit him with. And that's another example. Erislandy Lara, moved around the ring a lot against Canelo. When Canelo was able to, get him in the corner or get him against the ropes, he really went to work on the body. You could tell he wanted to go to his body to slow him down. He landed a lot of shots, on the back, that were low. Again, never seen Lara hurt, and did knock Lara down. So, again, this power that you guys talk about doesn't show up. It shows up against small guys like Khan, chinny guys like Khan, guys that we've never heard of, like this Liam Smith guy and this Rocky Fielding guy. He's supposed to do away with those dudes, man. I mean, and that's just the fucking truth, man. If you don't like it, hey, that's your problem, but it is what it is, man. So do I see him going up and knocking out Kovalev like some of you guys are saying? Hell no, I don't see that. Absolutely not. Like I said, he's not knocking guys out at 154. He's not knocking guys out at 160. So what makes you think he's going to move up to light heavyweight and knock somebody out? I don't see it, guys. I don't see it. Sorry to bust your bubble, but I just don't see it, man. Can he win the fight? Yeah, I absolutely do believe he can win this fight. But I just don't see it by knockout. No, I don't. I don't see it by knockout. Not to mention, both of these guys both have, they both have stamina issues. I think Canelo more, and I think it was more because, when he was fighting at 154, he's cutting down a lot of weight. We know he's naturally a big guy, so cutting down that much weight, could hurt you in the fight. But one thing that I just heard recently was Andre Ward, where he said that he thinks that Canelo's making a mistake of trying to bulk up, trying to gain muscle and things like that. He said that that's something that he did in the first fight, and he said that it hurt him. It hurt him, and in the second fight, he said I just came in at like I normally do, and I felt much better in the rematch. And again, Canelo is a guy, takes a lot of rounds off at times. We see it all the time. It's very obvious. He gets tired. So, will this help him because he doesn't have to cut so much weight to stay at 175 or whatever he's going to weigh in? I mean, I'm real curious to see what he weighs in at on the weigh-in day. So, we'll see, man. I think that if he's under the light heavyweight limit, 175, I think that could benefit him. I think the heavier he is, I think the slower he's going to be. But again, guys, I'm just going to say it right now. With all that said, I'm picking Kovalev to win this fight. Okay. I think he's the bigger man, the stronger man. And I think he's just going to overpower Canelo. I really do. Not to mention, we talked about this on D Styles Boxing Show on his live, that Canelo's got the bad knee. He's wearing knee braces when he's training. He's wearing knee braces when he's fighting. That could be a factor also. It's just for me, it's just too much for him to overcome. The power is just not there, guys.
It hasn't been there consistently, and it hasn't shown up in big fights, man. Especially against guys that are smaller than Kovalev. You know what I'm saying? Um, so we'll see how he does, especially if it goes into the later rounds, man. I'm really curious to see how he's going to deal with the jab of Kovalev. He had trouble with Triple G's jab. Had a lot of trouble with Triple G's jab. So to me, I think Kovalev's jab is better, much better. I think that Canelo can catch. He's going to catch Kovalev with these quick, flashy shots that are going to look good to the crowd and to the judges. But I just think that at the end of the day, there's going to be those power shots from Kovalev when he hits them. I think he's going to definitely feel those. He's finally going to be in there with a guy who's bigger than him, so he's going to be feeling those shots more. And I think that's really going to be the difference here, guys. That's what I think. But I think it's going to be a pretty entertaining fight at times. I do, but I anticipate Kovalev taking over late rounds. Man, that's what I see. So I would not be surprised to see a stoppage late if Canelo's corner probably going to say that's it, no more. That's what I see, man. That's just what I see. Again, I think that if he is going to win this fight, it's going to be on points. It's going to be on the scorecards. It's not going to be by knockout or anything crazy like that, man. I just don't see that. So, yeah, man. That's why. So I'm going to go ahead and go over some of these comments here before I close this thing out. Reggie Owens says, hey, no sweat, man. Anytime. Saying salute to Just K. Joe Lopez, if there was a same-day weigh-in, 168 would most likely be Canelo's normal weight class. I don't know. He's came in when he was at 154. I know he came in at like 172 a couple times for sure. Let's see here. Well, you need 3-3. Won the WBO again and lost it and won it back. Defended. Okay. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. It's going to be brutal. And Dante is right. He doesn't protect his body well at all. I'm honestly, I don't see that, man. I disagree strongly with that. Strongly, I disagree with that. Let's see. Yard hurt Kovalev to the body. Yard ran out of steam. John David Jackson is the man. Yeah, he hurt him, definitely. But the difference is this. That is a natural light heavyweight. Canelo's not. So that's the difference there, man. That's what I think is the difference. Let's see. McGirt's been pretty good with Sergey, but we got to see what happens when he's in the ring with a serious opponent. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think McGirt has been good, but this will be the test right here for sure. Skill-wise, Canelo will stop Kovalev, Andre Charlo, Dervinchenko are tougher challenges than Kovalev. I don't, bro. Come on, bro. Again, why? How come he's not stopping these other guys? How come he didn't stop Trout? How come he didn't stop Lara? How come he didn't stop Triple G? How come he didn't stop Chavez Jr.? How come he didn't stop Jacobs? But he just got to automatically stop these guys, man. See, that's the crazy talk I'm talking about, man. I mean, if you're a fan of Canelo, I have no problem with that, but just be realistic, man. I don't think you're being realistic. Okay. Let's see. His feet are quick, but he doesn't move a lot. Uses. Well, I disagree again, man. I don't think his feet are that quick, man. Lara did not get dropped. I don't know what fight you were watching. Maybe it was a different fight. Maybe the Trout fight. I know he dropped Trout in like the 5th round or something, but he didn't knock down Lara. He did cut his eye. That's true. He did cut his eye. I don't see that, man. I don't see it. So he's gonna try to not lose so much weight. I don't know. I mean, from what I'm hearing, he's looking pretty muscular, man. From what I'm hearing, I don't know if it's for a fact. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, in fact, he's putting on muscle. That's just what I'm hearing from from what Andre Ward said, that he thinks that's a mistake if Canelo tries to use that route. I'm curious about later rounds of stamina. Me too, man. Thank you, Reggie Owens. Appreciate that. This is a great fight for Canelo. I hate it, but it is what it is. I want him to face Andre. There's a lot of smoke for him at 160, man. But I don't think it's a great fight for Canelo. That's not true either. That's not true either, man. Canelo's defense is good, not great. Same for Kovalev. I think Kovalev's defense is underrated, man. I really think you're underrating what Kovalev can do in the ring defensively, man. I really do. I mean, it's not like Canelo's going in there and not getting touched by guys. Like that's not what we see when he's in there fighting. His head movement is good, but I don't agree with that. E. Woodson, what's up, bro? Fuck boxing, headed to work to jump. Oh, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Let's see. GGG stop Kovalev. I don't think there's any proof of that, man. I don't think there's any proof of that at all. Kovalev stopped to the body. Other guys are not. What makes you think that? Because he got stopped one time to the body? I mean, really? Again, and not to mention, again, why hasn't Kovalev? Why hasn't Canelo been stopping guys to the body then consistently? And if he's got this great power that you think, man, I'm not seeing what you're seeing, what you need. I'm not seeing it, man. You're not convincing me with what you're posting either. E. Woodson, salute. Thank you, man. Scrapbook, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. What's good with the chat? He says, let's see. Yes. Okay. Abel Sanchez confirmed that GGG stopped. He's just gonna go off of his word, man. I mean, he's his trainer. You know what I'm saying? I need proof, man. I mean, word of mouth is one thing, especially coming from the guy's trainer. Sorry, man. I'm not gonna. I'm not really buying that. So, yeah, man, that's what I think, man. I think that anybody that thinks that Canelo's going to stop Kovalev is just crazy, man. Again, he's not stopping guys that are smaller. It just doesn't happen, Are not stopped to the body. Who are you talking about? Who? Who in particular? If Canelo fought Ward, it would be awkward and mixed up, just like the Ward Kovalev fight. I don't know. I think Ward would fight that fight a little bit differently. I think he would. Abel Sanchez trained Kovalev. Okay, what does that mean? He trained Triple G at the time that all these accusations came out, right? So, again, let's see. No, Paul, what's up, bro? I'm hoping Canelo wins, but it's a very risky fight. I'm not sure, but nothing but props to the Emperor. The Emperor of Mexico. For now, he is. If Andy Ruiz unifies, I think his reign is over, to be honest with you. The guys you spoke about are not soft to the body. Okay, but again, you guys, you picked him to knock out all these guys probably then, most likely. I mean, I don't know for sure if you did or not. I could just tell you from the videos that I made when he fought guys like Trout, Lara, Cotto, Chavez. Every time it's knockout. Oh, he's just going to knock him out. Too big, too strong, too powerful. And it never happens. Matter of fact, the guys never even got hurt. None of them. So again, I don't see the power, man. I don't see this power that you're talking about, man. Just don't. I mean, what you need, if you really feel that strong about it, man, we could talk about it. It's not a big deal, we're looking for guys to talk this knockout, this Canelo knockout thing this week on the show. So if you feel that strongly, man, you could come talk to us, man. Kovalev stopped to the body. Elder Alvarez worked his body and stopped him. I never said Canelo would knock out any of those guys. Okay, I'll believe you. I'll believe you if you didn't pick those guys to get knocked out. But I mean, I don't know. I didn't see Elder Alvarez land too many body shots on Kovalev. If anything, I seen him getting outboxed and peppered most of the first fight. He just happened to land a big shot up top on Kovalev and he never recovered. So I mean, props to him, man. Yeah, he got the upset. You know what I'm saying? But you're just not convincing me, man. I mean, what really makes you think that he's that soft to the body? How come nobody else was able to stop him to the body then? I mean, why? I mean, he should have been getting knocked out all the time if he can't take body punches, So I'm just not seeing it, man. Sorry, guy. I'm not seeing it. But this thing, I have already been on a half hour. Wow. But it's cool because I like chatting it up with you guys, But what you need, if you wanna talk about this either on the show or just with me, send me an email, gfunky84boxing@gmail, and we could talk, bro. No sweat, no sweat at all. Let's see. He lent it less to the body to set up the overhand right, just like Ward did. I didn't see that. I didn't see that in the later Alvarez fight. I seen him really getting beat pretty badly until he caught him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look what happened I mean, how come he couldn't do that in the rematch? I mean, Kovalev completely dominated him in the rematch. So again, I'm not seeing it. I mean, Yard hurt him, but did Yard stop him? Did he knock him down? No. I mean, I've watched it. I watched it, bro. Before I did the prediction. I'm not seeing that. Really, I'm not seeing what you're seeing, man. But like I said, get at me, man. Shoot me an email. Shoot me an email if you feel that strongly, man. Really, Kovalev is used to losing. Well, lately he hasn't been winning too much, but it is what it is. Let's see. 2 punches from getting stopped. No, I don't think so. He was hurt. He wasn't that hurt. If he was 2 punches away, Yard's quick enough, and he would have got him. He would have got him out of there. Right. Alvarez will win this. He could. He very well could. I'm scared of those long jabs to the body will make it impossible for him to get in. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. This is so obvious. What's obvious? What are you talking about? What's obvious, bro? Yard blue. Yeah, of course he did. I'm not disagreeing with you that he didn't get tired. It is what it is. He had his shot. You couldn't get him out of there. The better guy won. The better man won. Don't discredit Kovalev just because we saw the Yard got tired. I mean, what about all the jabs that he was getting hit with all night? That wears you down too. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Is Kovalev still on his special diet? I don't know. Is Canelo on a special diet? Is he down there eating that beef? That clenbuterol beef. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, what you need, man. I know you're a big Canelo fan, and that's fine, but I just don't think you're being realistic. So, like I said, if you want to talk, man, we can talk. It's not a big deal. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. It's been a half hour. Vodka. Maybe, man. Let's see. It's always like Kovalev's gonna get stopped. I'm not discrediting Kovalev, just saying facts. It's not a fact, bro, because it hasn't happened yet. It's not a fact because it hasn't happened yet. Okay, see, that's the problem I have with you guys. You guys look stating facts. That's not a fact. He hasn't stopped him. He hasn't stopped him. He hasn't stopped anybody. Who's he stopped? Who's the last guy he stopped? Rocky Fielding? Come on, man. Come on now. But hey, I'm this guy. I hope that you don't do shit about No fan. I don't want to see him face Charles. Me too. But it's boxing, man. I want to see him fight all those guys down there. But all right, guys, I'm gonna end this thing. I might do another video here. I might do my VHS classics. I got a surprise for you guys if you guys want to check that out. Some VHS stuff that I found. So okay, one more time. See, it's a fact that he stopped to the body, not that he will be stopped. From one stoppage, he stopped to the body. I think you're doing too much, man. You're doing too much, bro. Vodka versus B. Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, I'm gonna close this thing out. Let's see. Andy Ruiz. I don't think I look too much like Ruiz. He's a lot heavier than me. I know I look pretty heavy, but I'm not as heavy as as Andy Ruiz. Vulnerable. Okay, man. We'll see. Canelo's gonna have to get. He's gonna have to get there first. He's gonna have to get inside that reach. You know what I'm saying? In denial. There you go. No, you're the one in denial, bro. Come on now. Again, if you want smoke, man, email me. I already dropped the email. So if you want that smoke, we can do it, man. Anyways, I'm out, man. That's my prediction. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'm out, man.